good afternoon to myself and to you. It is day 62 of 69. I think it's going to be, it might actually be 68, but you know, it'd be quite amusing to be 69, wouldn't it? Ho ho. It's 12:30 and I have been in for about 5 minutes, but today was the last and final walk of training. Quite emotional really, isn't it? It was the longest walk I've ever done as training, 6 hours, so you can guess what time I've left this morning on a Sunday. Mental. But the weather was so good when I left. It's clouding over a bit now, but it was so good that and I couldn't really sleep anyway, not through excitement of doing training, but I think because I just haven't washed the bed for a while more than anything, bed sheets. But yeah, I was up walking, did it, yeah, 6 walk, but it was the first walk in these to, you know, break them in. Well, what a stupid thing to do. You know, on the longest walk I've ever done, on, well, probably not the hottest day of the year, but it's certainly very hot when you're exposed out there and on the top level, on the hillside, and to break in the shoes. So I'm in the most pain today than I've ever been since we started this journey in January. But to sort of recap, I suppose, where it, because I haven't done the walk for a couple of weeks, I've only been sort of running, you notice where the strength has been, and sort of knees I know have been a problem for a few months of training, but they're fine now. I've not had any issues with knees. I mean, they're not even aching or anything. The left thigh still is a bit, that's the only area. Breath wise fine, lungs I think I'm strong, top level that I'll be okay. I think the, you know, lungs are fine. Need to work on that left thigh with some resistance training, I think, because that's what's aching. But the worst thing is the feet, the blisters today. I mean, I haven't actually got them come through, but they're there, and they're at a stage where they would come out. And if I'm on the mountain and I'm, you know, when I come down Ben Nevis, I'm feeling like this, they're going to need blister plasters all over them, really, because that's, oh, I just walked upstairs to whatever I did upstairs, and when I was coming down the stairs I could hardly walk. It's so painful. So I might have to miss Tuesday's run. I don't want to, but it's really, really painful. Still got the hat on. I don't know if my ears sort of put. I noticed when I looked in the mirror. I don't know if you remember Pob from, was it 80s, early 90s, late 80s, I think, wasn't it? Just that little thing on Channel 4 that used to go into the camera and then write his name. Sort of looked like him. Anyway, detracted. Yeah, the ankles are hurting. Not the ankles, sorry, the feet. The bottom of the feet are really bad. And that started to hurt after about, ooh, I don't know, 3? Yeah, probably halfway in. So, not good, is it? Really poor. But it was the last walk today. The next time I'll be doing a long walk will be in Scotland. How exciting is that? So what I just thought I was going to show you, on the basis that, moving you around again, that it is the last walk, was just show you the first video I did. Now there isn't a day 1 and day 2 on the sessions, YouTube, on the DVD, whatever, because I didn't film the first 2. So the first one I filmed was day 3, but let's just see the difference. Okay, the challenge is the National 3 Peaks. Who's that porky boy? With no hair? Luckily not yet.
planned for the 7th of January 2009.
No, it's not. It was the 7th of June. Look, I got it wrong from the first day. I don't know what all the facial expressions are about as well. Have I always been doing that since?
Session, end of the first week. An hour walk.
An hour?
Not bad actually.
Why am I breathing heavily when it was an hour walk?
Which is okay. But now it's about 4.5 miles. So from here...
Yeah, whatever. It's probably 4 miles actually, so clearly just fibbing from the first session. I don't like this bloke.
On the way, 2 houses and a primary school. With the iPod, which always helps, although...
I'm going to go on about the music now, aren't I, really? I'm actually going to miss the iPod when I go up the mountain, because I'll have to engage in conversation. Well, that's not me, is it, really?
Walking pretty good, and then turned into some sort of cross between Basil Fawlty and an epileptic fit.
I still walk like that, to be fair. Yes.
So yeah, first week out of the way, feel pretty good.
First
week.
week.
Different to the run, which is really, really
Aching after a hour walk, you feeble man.
Upwards and upwards.
Oh, what was I like?
Okay.
What was I like? Okay, well, like I say, that's the end of the walk now. That's quite a bit different from that first session. Hopefully fitter. Got a few remnants of my rucksack there, so that's just 6 hours. I mean, to be honest, today I think 3 times that is probably going to be how I'm feeling at best. I don't think in any point on this challenge when I do it am I going to be thinking, oh, that's not as bad as I thought. It's going to be worse than I thought. So I've got to help these feet. They've got to get back to normal. There is actually a whacking grey blister on both of them on the heel. Horrible. I'm not going to show you. That is rankest of the rank. Okay. See you in a few days.